All right. Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and this is your weekly Xur loot and location PSA. He's on Nessus. You got to climb up the tree as per usual. One of 3 locations that he can show up at. He has the exotic Graviton Lance. Now, this was placed here by a Bungie dev, I know for sure, because they recently buffed pulse rifles by 10%, and they also buffed exotic primary weapon ammo, or exotic primary weapons. So the Graviton Lance will get a 40% buff. Wow, my brain hurts. And then, so this thing is going to be absolutely nuts. And Bungie Dev actually tweeted that this was going to make a big comeback. So this, definitely make sure to grab this if you don't already have it, but most of you probably do. Next up, we have the Lucky Raspberry with extremely low recovery. So that's going to be a pass on that, in my opinion. Same with this Mask of the Quiet One. High mobility is rough for that. Totally, you want much higher recovery. This Winter's Guile, I don't really see anyone really rocking this exotic too much, but there's potential for build crafting with this. Melee kills, increased melee damage, and 27 recovery and 26 intellect sounds pretty crazy in terms of build crafting for your super. Obviously, if it's a melee kill oriented exotic, it would be nicer if it was like strength, right? But it's still pretty cool to have a wild split like that. So probably the best exotic is that for the week. In terms of weapons, we have the Gnawing Hunger. This is not a god roll. However, in low-end content, you will find that Subsistence and Demolitionist will be fire for getting your grenade back a bunch, so you might want that. Next up, we have the Last Dance. This is a pretty average roll. I would not get this for PvE or PvP. There's been much better rolls the last few weeks. We got the Cold Denial, Grave Robber, Swashbuckler. That's a hard pass. We've got the 7th Seraph CQC Shotgun, Quick Draw Vorpal. Not bad. Vorpal obviously was only going to play a factor against, in PvP at least, against supers, which is not that often, so you could have much better options there. You could have Snapshot there. But overall, it's not a bad roll. Besides that, it's got full choke, light mag. So, an average roll of the CQC Shotgun. This Icarus Sniper Rifle with no distractions multi-kill clip is below average. Temptation's Hook, Tireless Blade Vorpal, average. And this third Axiom shows up once more, but unfortunately it is another terrible roll. I kind of wish they did bring a good roll of this though. That is not it. In terms of armor, there's actually nothing that enticing this week. Usually what I'm looking for is something 60 plus. So the chest and the helmet would be the only 60 plus ones. But they both have pretty high resilience and pretty average recovery. So nothing too crazy there. This helmet is a 65 roll just sitting there though. So if you don't mind the resilience for the Hunter, it's pretty good. In terms of the Titan, there was a decent chest piece, but it was pretty low in stats. And I wasn't able to actually look at what the Warlock has, so someone will comment that down below, the Warlock armor, if there's anything good. And that's going to be a wrap for this Xur PSA. Make sure to subscribe with notifications on if you did enjoy. Smash the like button. I'll see you in the next one. Later.